Hi, my name is Amy, and I wanted to talk to you today about my good friend Adele. Well, he's sweet and he's kind and he's generous. No, they're not the things I came to talk to you about today, even though they're true. But no, he's really funny and he's so easy to talk to, and he's really passionate about what he has to say. He told me a technique that I can use to apply, and it's given me amazing results. When Adele first came to explain to me the 3D thinking and memory training, he started by showing me a picture that he was shown in university. And he asked me what I saw when I looked at it. And initially I said, oh, it looks like an old lady. But when you keep looking at the picture, it changes and turns into a young woman. So there were two faces and two different sides to one picture. And from looking at that, he asked me, what does that mean? And thinking about it, well, it shows that there's more than one side and more than one perspective to a topic or an idea, and a lot of people can only see one side. And he said that 3D thinking is kind of like that. You can see more than one side. And being able to see more than one side to an idea or a topic will let you think more logically and come to a more realistic conclusion on the answer. A lot of people, they miss things because they're thinking and feeling with their heart. And yeah, sure enough, that's the natural way to do things and the natural way to think, but using the 3D thinking, you can think outside and think of things that are different that you haven't thought of before, and sometimes that can really be useful. Unless, of course, you're too stubborn to listen. I know we all know people like that. So I believe that Adele's 3D thinking can be used habitually every day. It's, sort of systematic and a process that you can apply to anything. For example, you can't decide what you want to have for dinner one night. Well, let's say that you're really feeling like pizza, but you're not sure if you should have it or not. Okay, so quickly, using Adele's 3D thinking. 1 minute on, yes, I really want to eat pizza. It's for me tonight. And 1 minute on, no pizza tonight, not a good idea. And another minute on the fascinating things about pizza. And after you've brainstormed all of those ideas, you can come to a logical conclusion on whether or not you should have pizza, or if you should be having something else for dinner that night. See how 3D thinking can be applied to your daily life? So the picture that Adele showed me made it really obvious that, there's more than one side to an idea, and that thinking outside the square and using 3D thinking is really beneficial in your life. It can help you think a whole lot more clearer. I know that even with boyfriends and jobs and just people that I've communicated with, I've been a roller coaster of emotions, wondering what if and, what's going on. And by applying Adele's 3D thinking and memory, I can calm myself down a lot. I can ease all that anxiety and all that worry. He has really transformed my life, and he can transform your life as well. It's been amazingly helpful, and I do not know what I would do without him. I really believe that the world can benefit greatly from using Adele's 3D thinking and memory training. There's so many people that I know that are only thinking in 1D, in one side. And, your heart is an amazing thing, and listening to your heart is also an amazing thing, but sometimes your emotions can get in the way, and you're not thinking logically, and, you have strong morals that be getting in the way of something that is actually not true, or a question that you need answering and you've got the wrong answer, or you don't have exactly the right information that you need. Using the 3D thinking technique, you can actually see what the right conclusion should be, or you can actually use it as a tool to stop thinking in one way and thinking about something different entirely. You can talk to him about basically anything, and he's really lovable. And I tell him about, most of my typical troubles as a 26-year-old girl, and he's helped me a lot. Some days you can feel quite overwhelmed. It can take a real toll on your life, and so much to cram in your head all at once. I found that the 3D thinking and memory training that Adele showed me really will alleviate a lot of the stress. So yeah, it's really, really helpful with great results. Adele's 3D thinking and memory training can be applied to all areas of your life, not just studying, also business and ideas to do with business, romance, boyfriends, friendships, all sorts of problems, and it can help you really alleviate your stress. If you're just thinking all the time from your heart, you could be full of worry and anxious, and if you think outside of the square and use the 3D thinking, then you can feel better sometimes about what you're feeling. You come to a more logical answer. I've been worried, oh, what's he thinking? Why hasn't he texted me? All those sorts of questions and come running into your head. And by using Adele's 3D thinking, you can alleviate that pressure, because a lot of those things that you're thinking might not even be real. And you can think way more logically if you use Adele's technique. He's a really passionate person. You can talk to him about basically anything, and he's really lovable. So Adele is definitely one helpful guy to have in your life.